Oh, nah, I know what the last one is. I'm getting fucking Misery Business by Paramore. Banger.
Oh, yes.
Fucking banger. And it's a lot of fun to play.
I was going to say, you can't not be in high school, like doing music in high school and not learn to play that song in high school. I swear to God.
Yeah, it's a banger. Fucking banger.
Hello, everybody. Welcome in to Mimic Loaf. Tonight we are going to... Oh, I've been waiting for a while, waiting for Jackson to stop talking.
Is it a banger?
Yeah, welcome to Mimic Loaf. Tonight we are going to be playing our Adventures in the Astral Sea campaign, session number 68. Don't believe the title, I got it wrong.
Good one.
Good one. Yeah. I don't think there's really any announcements to make, so I guess with the Drew, we will get into it.
Oh my God, yes, with the Drew.
Got no clue who that is. Because it's Zam or something?
Yeah.
Oh, actually...
I also commented that as well.
I should probably plug that. Seems like that they technically do our music.
Yeah.
So, for those that don't know, we have a band on retainer.
Yeah, on retainer.
The guys that did some of the guys that did our opening music just launched a new song this morning. Shinagwa. You can go check them out. I think I've got links somewhere.
Nagua?
Yeah, Shui Nagui.
Let me find the YouTube.
Yeah, video. And I'm sure Jackson will post it in the chat for anybody that wants to go help him out. I haven't listened to it yet, so I'm sorry if it's garbage. I'm sure it won't be if it's anything
really
like
good.
our...
I swear it's really good.
It's not!
It's really good! My dad said it was really good.
My mum said she likes it. But seriously, go check them out. Like, they're really good. They're really nice to us. And
on
really cool.
On every streaming platform, the streaming platform of your choice, it's on there.
Yeah, it's on there.
Go listen. And
now into recap. So what happened last session? You guys, after talking with the Shadow Lord and the Queen of Blood, you guys were told that you were allowed to roam the castle and look around, looking for this ominous key that you guys have been looking for throughout your time in Neon Space. You guys kind of went around through a few different rooms, finding, if I remember correctly, you found a couple of automatons the session before, and you guys left from there, heading towards the left-hand side of the map. You guys saw a... Oh, excuse me. You saw a large statue that had candles at the base of it. After probably about 30-40 minutes of fucking around, you found that there was something living inside the statue, to which you guys either destroyed their house possibly, or caused some ruckus. You guys then left that area, going to a little storeroom kind of space, and then found another one of those large statues, seemingly also somewhat empty on the inside of it. Leaving that room, you guys then went into a large, what looked like to be a map room of some description. That was, bless you, that was, that had a large orrery in the center of it, that was spinning around, mapping the planets. You guys also found a chart that seemed to be tracking individuals.
Individuals.
You then, following the trusted go left tactic, you guys went left, finding a room full of treasure chests, to which there was a puzzle. Solving the puzzle, you guys interacted with some locks in the correct order. And I believe a chest was just about to open in the center large chest. Does anybody have anything? Oh, cat. Does anybody have anything else they want to add to that, or did I get most of it?
Want a large chest?
I said that.
That's right. We were solving an intricate puzzle, weren't we?
Yeah. Well, you had just solved it, and the large chest in the center, the back room, opened up, to which you guys find a small, almost natural-looking stone that seems to shift between colors.
So, is anyone going to grab this stone just hovering in the middle of the room here?
Do you do it?
Oh, if you insist, milady. I go and grab the stone.
Cool.
I'm
Yes.
touching shit. I've learnt my lesson.
Let me just quickly pull up the description for it. Sorry.
What?
My brain, no braining.
Have we had a long rest?
No.
Fuck.
Yeah, I'm on.
Yeah, so you see this small little stone that is kind of fluctuating between a red kind of color, a greenish, a yellow, and like a blue. It's a very natural stone shape and is kind of a little bit warm to the touch. Not like boiling or like above room temperature, but it has like this weird warmth to it.
Seems cozy. I grab it with all four of my hands.
Oh god.
Cool. You're now holding onto a stone with all four of your hands.
And I spin around and I bend onto one knee and I present it to Ali.
Oh, oh, brother.
What would you like me to do with this?
I don't know. It's pretty, I guess.
And why would I need it if it's pretty?
Because it might cost a lot of money. Is that what you're into?
Unfortunately, you are right with that one.
All right.
Fine, I'll take it.
Cool. You take
Just
the
in
stone.
case it is, just in case it's cursed, I'll have someone along for the ride.
Yeah. It explodes. No. It casts a
Hey.
9th level fireball centered on your spot. No, it doesn't.
That's why it was so warm.
Yeah. Now you now have
Fireball
this
brewing inside it.
small stone. This multicolored, almost aurora looking stone in your possession. Yeah.
Pretty
Now
stone.
having opened the chest, you guys stand in in this empty room with this large chest up the back end. What do you guys want to do?
None of those other chests are accessible.
All of those chests disappeared when the first one opened. When the big one opened.
Okay.
Yep.
What if this was like a Indiana Jones 3 moment where we chose the biggest and shiniest, which was actually the wrong chest?
I only know about Indiana Jones Lego game, so we could just
Well, I
all
mean-
explode into a bunch of Lego pieces. And
Yeah,
start
true.
over.
We could.
All of the chests that were in the room were the ones that were the elements to the symbols to what we actually had to do to finish the chest, if anyone remembers.
Yes, correct. So you all just stand there in the room in stunned silence.
So I
What
guess
happens with this party if there's no left exit? What do we normally do?
T-pose.
We
do
follow the wall all the way around to the left until it ends up till we're turning left.
It's a tactic we've used before.
Yeah, so we go up and we go up and around,
Up and
we go
around,
back, and
and
then
then
go
we
alright,
down.
cool, it's a left turn, yeah.
and then
Nice.
we can go down this hallway.
And then everything we
Wait.
missed before is now a left turn.
Yeah, exactly.
I was going to say, we've done this for 68 sessions, and we're still yet to be genuinely punished for it. So
We're still here.
Okay, so you guys follow the wall around, and so now there is a doorway to your left that is currently closed.
Right.
Perfect.
well.
Who would have seen this
Oh.
coming?
Perfect.
So who's grabbing the door?
Can I check
I'll open
for
Yeah, go.
Yeah, give me an
am I
investigation
doing?
check.
that one? I can't open my medicine thing. I actually can't open it.
Muscles.
Strong. 18.
Checking it for traps, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Cool. It does not seem to be trapped.
Can I detect it for magic?
Cool. Yeah. You cast detect magic. It is not magical in any way, shape, or form.
Can I lockpick it, please?
You
Wait,
can.
have we tried the handle?
Oh, yes. Can I try the handle first,
Yep.
please?
So you turn the handle and the door opens.
Oh, can I do it on the thing? Oh.
You lockpick it to lock the door?
You
Yeah.
just wanna go on, Sam. Click the button.
Thank you. That's really what I wanted.
Beyond there, you see a small room with a tattered rug on the floor. Small squarish room about 15 feet by 15 feet. To your left, you see a one of those metal doors currently
I think
in the doorway.
The key word in that sentence was there's a door to the left.
To door
Let's
to the
go.
left. I'm not open. Oh, it's locked.
Yeah,
Okay.
so this door is a metal door. It does not seem to have a door handle or a door, a lock hole.
Kick it really hard.
Solid slab of metal.
It's just a solid
I-
slab of metal.
I
But it-
turn to Soul and I say, well, can you communicate with this door? You're made of the same material, right?
Fucking
There
God, oh
it is.
brother, yeah, that's racist.
Can I
Precious of you.
say nothing, turn to the door and cast Burning Hands and just try and melt it?
I thought you were going to be like, turn to the door and cast Speak with Doors.
Yeah.
5th level Speak
with
with
metal.
Door.
My favorite spell.
My favorite spell, Speak with Door. Yeah, cool. So you start heating the metal. It's starting to get beginning to get red hot. If you continue to do so, it will probably continue to heat.
Do you have heat
Yep.
metal?
I think so. My thing's not loading. Hang on.
Oh.
Well, I have Burning Hands, which just casts like a big cone of fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Were you casting Burning Hands or were you casting heat metal?
Burning Hands.
Okay,
at a
cool.
Higher level.
Yeah, so it explodes and creates this red heat patch, and it's just slowly going away.
Do it again.
Yeah. Perfect. What can I see through the door now?
Yeah. Well, there was in the metal door itself. There were small little grates that had a little bit of a see-through window, but you have created a smaller
But now there's a bigger hole.
in the center of the
Gotta
door.
wait
Can
for
I
the-
reach
we got-
through the hole and try and unlock it from the other side?
You can reach through the door. Yes.
How big's the hole?
It's about hand size, so you can definitely
Oh,
reach an arm in there. There does not seem to be a door handle on the other side of the door.
Is this like a saw trap?
Someone
Yeah.
has been sawed inside.
Well, I'm stumped.
Hmm.
I look through the the hole. What
Yeah.
do I see?
You see a corridor that extends a little bit further, probably about 15 feet down, and then turns to the right.
Our worst
Okay.
enemy. Right turn.
I can vortex warp us through the door. Like,
No, I'll just keep melting it. I'll melt it till it's big enough for us to walk through.
Cool. So how many burning hands are you?
I'm just gonna do the one burning hand, which made the hole,
Yeah.
and then I'm just gonna use a heat metal for the rest of it.
Yeah, cool. Easy. So yeah, you managed to create like a small little hole, small enough for you to have to kind of crouch and then step through. But more or less you can easily make your way through. To which, yeah, you see that corridor that goes about 15 feet up and then turns to the right.
Absolutely not. We follow the left wall.
yeah, follow the left wall, which leads us right.
Running your hands
Yeah.
along the left wall. Okay, you see,
Oh, I see a little turn.
I see left side.
you see, as you kind of like come down, there is a left-hand turn that disappears down another corridor. Further down in front of you, probably about 15, 20 feet from where you are, you notice that the floor dips a little bit, and there's like this almost waving red liquid, creating almost like an underwater section. It
A
looks-
mysterious red liquid in a vampire's castle. I wonder what it could be.
Weird.
Very curious.
To the
I
left.
Charpok Tamlin starts stepping towards the liquid and just says, "Curious, why would someone spill so much red wine?" And I keep moving forward.
Have a
Into the
drink.
water.
Tell me what the
Starts
red wine
waving.
tastes like.
Just hear it off in the distance. Take a sip.
Yeah. tell me what the red wine tastes like.
I stick one of my fingers in there,
Well,
see if
maybe
anything
let,
happens.
Maybe
you-
let John do his stuff first.
You stick your finger in, and it's almost it looks like a liquid, but as you get a closer look and stick your finger in, it's somewhat congealed
Jelly.
in certain spots.
It's
It has like small little like lumps
What?
of like floating congealed substance, like kind of floating through this mass. You kind of you put your finger in and have a look. It definitely looks like some sort of red blood-like liquid.
Some sort of red blood-like liquid.
Yeah.
Couldn't be blood though.
Yeah.
Can I just
It's
ta-
blood-like.
I mean, you can assume what you'd like to assume.
Can I take out my scimitar and like slice it and see if it like pops out like Jello?
Oh, that gives me an idea.
You slice it and it just parts like liquid.
Oh, so I can't pick it up or anything like that.
No,
Okay.
no, it just
Can I
seems
take
to
out-
be like little like scabbed areas floating.
Ew.
Mm,
Oh,
yeah.
Floating in the
man, I spent
liquid.
so long fighting vomit this afternoon. It's not helping. Can I take out my scimitar of life stealing and give it a little dip?
Yeah. You dip it in and it does not react to the liquid.
I don't think it's blood, guys. This guy only talks to me when there's blood.
Oh, okay.
So
Maybe
it's
he
to
only
drink.
likes fresh blood. I don't know. Pool blood? Not
Pool
good.
blood.
Pool blood.
Is that like pool pee?
John dips in his pinky and
It has like a very metallic blood-like taste to it.
oh, it's blood. It's blood.
Maybe this guy only likes it from the body.
Reminds me that
Interesting.
if anyone knows the Cheech and Chong sketch where he's like, looks like dog poo, smells like dog poo, tastes like dog poo. Well, lucky we didn't stand in it. It's like, looks like blood, tastes like blood, smells like blood. Oh well,
We should
good thing
send
we didn't
Tamlin
walk
in.
into it. Good thing we didn't walk into it. I think we should turn left. That's what I think.
I think-
Cool.
I do have a way of letting it breathe under that if someone's feeling ambitious.
Maybe
I mean-
chunky blood soup.
I'm okay.
Yeah, I mean, like a really good opportunity to show valor for someone that they're trying to court or flirt with, might be impressive. Okay.
I'm not
Speaking
gonna
of
fall
which,
for your peer pressure.
You know who he's talking about.
Well,
I don't.
Javier, I will definitely keep that in mind, but we shall keep to tradition, I think.
Yeah.
We
Left.
must. Oh, a left.
Cool.
Oh, waiter, another left turn, please.
You guys come up to a right-hand turn this time, to
Shit.
which there is another one of those metal grated, like cutlass, kind of gates in front.
What
On the
lies
wall.
in the room beyond?
beyond, you can hear like slight shufflings on the stonework. Being that it's dark, you can't quite see much in that room.
I want to knock on or like make a noise on the gate. Be like, hello.
Cool. You make a noise on the gate, and
Keep
it
on
just kind of
calling.
like swings open, just kind of creaking as it
shit.
opens. It just kind of goes.
I'm just gonna go. Close it shut again.
Yeah.
Nah, I'll leave it open. I'll poke my head around the corner.
So, as you you poke your head around the corner,
It gets
the sound of your footsteps echo. You see 5 iron-barred prison cells. Each one a suffocating box of torment. The walls of the cells are lined with sharp iron spikes, deliberately set to prevent the prisoners from coming close to the walls. The spikes gleam coldly in the dim light, their cruel design serving as both a barrier and a reminder of the suffering contained within. The first 2 cells have a straw bed.
Stray bed.
Straw bed.
It's on the loose.
It's on the loose. The bed is on the loose.
You better go catch it.
A simple worn mat scattered haphazardly on the floor, as if someone once tried to offer a semblance. As if someone once tried to offer a semblance of comfort. The remaining 3 cells hold nothing but cold stone slabs, stark and unforgiving in their design. In 3 of the cells, you guys see a single prisoner in each one of them. They lie motionless on the beds or slabs, their bodies gaunt and malnourished. Skin drawn tight over their bones. Their faces are blank, unfeeling, as though they are long since lost any spark of life or hope. The eerie silence surrounds them. The eerie silence that surrounds them is deafening, and the way they seem to stare into nothingness, unmoving, fills the room with an unsettling sense of despair.
I'm still
Well.
laughing about the bed running.
It almost got me too.
And I was like, in one of those cells is the bed.
There's a bed, like putting his hands on putting his posts on the cage, being like, "Let me out!
Let me out! Yeah.
He got the bed, he can't.
Release me!
I'm innocent, I tell you."
Someone cast animate object on a bed, please.
We can have a pet stray bed. We've adopted this bed. It was a stray, but it found its forever home.
You put a little collar on it.
Yeah.
Just make sure you get it checked before you.
Yeah.
Get a mite
We'll get it. We'll get it spayed and neutered.
Yeah.
I'd like to go up to one of the cells and kind of like rattle the door a little bit and be like, "Hello, are you awake? Are you awake in there?"
So one of which cell do you go up to?
Just the one that's dead, like straight ahead.
Dead straight ahead. Cool. So as you approach, you see that figure kind of almost in a fetal position, lying across a stone slab. He's just like facing towards the front, completely gaunt. Looks to be human. Yeah, just kind of in a fetal position, just like.
Hello. Excuse me. Well, I'm not sure if there's much that we can do to help these people. They don't seem to want anything to do with us or the outside world.
Well, you only talk to one group. What about the rest? I go to the bottom left corner.
Bottom left. This gentleman's kind of like sitting up against a wall. He seems to be like clutching something in his grasp, like holding it close to his body, but he is like completely out of it as well in his facial expression.
Can I try and open one of the gates?
You kind of like push it slightly. They seemingly are closed and locked.
Can I tell what he's holding?
Give me a perception check.
Ooh.
Hang on. Yep, 18.
Cool. They seemingly are the bones of a small humanoid creature.
Ooh.
Damn.
Oh,
Damn.
That could be anything, though, right?
Those could be anyone's bones.
Yeah. I'm gonna pull out one bit of salted pork that I have and, like, kind of gesture, hold it out, and see if any react. And if not, I throw it over to them.
Yeah, no reaction as you hold it out, and as you throw it, no reaction whatsoever.
Oh, my salted pork.
Need one of those little grabber things to like go and grab it. Be like, it's fine.
Now you spend like the next 20 minutes like reaching your arm through the bars.
Yeah,
like,
with a stick, and like you're like
and
dragging
then,
it along the
yeah,
floor. To
and
try
then
and get it
somebody's
back.
like, "Oh no, let me try with my leg," and then like you squeeze your leg and then stretch it out till the like the kick.
Make it super awkward for the prisoners.
Yeah, there they are locked in this cell, and here you are just trying to get your sliced pork back.
Sorry.
Don't worry about the prisoners, just the pork.
Yeah.
I want to try something else, but I'll let someone else go if they want to talk to anyone or do something.
I'm sorry about the overlay being a little bit messed up at the moment, by the way. Continue.
I'll go to the last one.
Cool. You go to the last one. This one is female, and
Email.
is kind of like resting up against a corner. Very gaunt features, kind of pointed ears though, so you could assume what you'd like, but quite possibly an elf. And she's just kind of like completely almost comatose, staring what looks to be at her knees.
I'll do the same thing. Can I make some noise, knock on the cage, see if there's any reactions at all?
Yeah, so you knock, you kind of like make a little bit of noise on the iron
Ring it
gate.
softly like.
He grabs the salted pork and like throws it at her head, and
Throws
then
it
just
at
like,
her
I will.
Like this slices of plastic cheese on the,
Yeah.
on the face. It's like,
I will kind of spin my hand and flick a little bit of water, which will solidify into a little magical hand, and pick up the salted pork from the cage and bring it over to this one.
I thought you were gonna flick water on it.
Yeah.
Like,
You
Look
will
out.
hydrate a few drops at a time.
yeah.
I go to grab it and just miss.
You bring the salted pork over, no response whatsoever.
Damn.
I'll like bring the salted pork back over and put it in front of Tamlin. Tamlin?
Yeah, thank you, good sir. I know we have a nemesis kind of situation going on, but it's alright. We'll get there in the end.
Fuck
we?
my drag, right? I'm the fucking third wheel now. I'm the fourth wheel.
Would you want to do anything to try to help these people, or
Well, what
I
was
feel
that?
like if we tried to open their cages or anything, they would first of all they wouldn't leave. Second of all, they also to escape have to go through the castle where they were imprisoned. It's not like we can babysit them.
Can I ask everyone, because oh no, my perception's actually good. No, can I just look around the room and see if there's any cobwebs?
Yeah, make a investigation check.
Oh, it's not perception?
Yeah, perception. I'll give you perception.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
try something when I finish my hair too.
Oh, 29.
Oh,
There are a couple of cobwebs. Long but void of spiders though.
No. Okay, I was going to see if anything else that had some intelligence and was willing to speak was around.
No.
I mean, I can speak to them if they were dead. So if we want to,
I mean, technically, I do have detect
Fireball.
thoughts.
I do have fireball.
I do have lightning bolt.
Fuck. Well, any of the
have
cages
detect
open?
thought.
The ones that are empty are currently open. Yes.
Even the one with the bed?
Yes.
Perfect, I go to that one.
Cool.
detect thoughts on the bed.
Cast 5th level. Speak with bed.
Yeah.
At the moment, I'm literally just walking around. I'm going through every nook and cranny. I'm just trying to see if there's anything out of place in any other location we can get to right now.
Okay. Give me investigation check.
Can I guide myself?
Sure.
Yay.
Sure, why not?
Is that a 1?
Do something nice for yourself.
16.
16. You kind of like go around into all of the spaces that you can. You don't find much in the ways of anything out of place. Underneath the stone slab that sticks out of the wall in this cell, in between the two prisoners, you do find a human finger bone, though.
Damn. Fingy.
I grab it. Is it like
Sharp
tiny,
one
like a
would be
child?
specified.
No, it's like full-size finger.
Oh, okay. I grab it and I point to Javier with it.
You flirting with me?
You wish. And I kind of blush and I walk away.
What does blush look like on
okay.
you?
Oh, yeah, because I'm scaly.
Hey, no, his color changes.
Yeah, a chameleon.
The color changes just on like the little parts of his cheeks. It does like the real anime,
Little
like perfect
spikes.
oval, like the perfect oval blush.
It's like a
of,
paint drawing.
Yeah. I will cast Detect Thoughts on one of the female prisoner.
Cool. Yep. So you cast Detect Thoughts and try and like pierce into the psyche of the female. What you're met back with is pretty much just.
So that's the surface thoughts.
Yeah.
Can I try and go deeper?
Yeah. You have to roll something for deeper.
They have to make a wisdom saving throw.
They fail.
Okay. I gain insight into its reasoning, if any, its emotional state, and something that looms large in its mind.
Cool. It's just empty.
Damn. Okay. Well, that's a second level spell wasted. I think that these people are unfortunately beyond help. I just tried to see what was going on in the mind of one of them, and there was nothing. They have no thoughts, head empty.
Ali?
I just want to try something. I'm going to use my psychic teleportation with my knife and throw it into the female's one and teleport into her. And I just want to touch her arm.
Yeah.
And say hello.
It's as you touch her skin, it is very very cold to the touch. Almost as if like there's not much circulation going through the body. Yeah, you touch her arm and her face just completely unmoving as you say hello.
The music.
Boss battle.
I wanna. Oh. I don't want to be too invasive here.
Do
I
it.
want to start digging around her cell.
Popping a cell. What have you got in here?
Do the other cells like open and close properly? Like the doors don't go inwards, do they? They go outwards.
The doors go inwards.
Inwards.
Yeah. You feel a very skinny, bony hand touch you on the arm.
Is it her though? Like
Yeah,
I look
you
over
look down and
touch her?
it is her hand touching, like holding onto your arm slightly.
Does Zil still have his detect thoughts on?
Yeah. Go.
Yeah, just still empty.
Damn.
Can I help you? What can I do for you?
What is your passive perception?
Hang on. 18.
18, cool. You kind of say that and then notice something off with the hand. You look down and you see what looks to be like a small little boil getting slowly bigger.
Oh.
Get out. Get out. Get out.
Yeah.
Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out.
I'm gonna see that and zhunk out.
Yeah, so you kind of like recoil a bit and zoink out. You notice as the hand kind of falls, it lops off completely. And just a bunch of insects just begin crawling out of the gap in her arm.
Let's go.
Creating like a small little pile of insects crawling throughout the throughout the room, creating like this small little echo of a scuttling noise against the stone.
Pull out my
Let's run.
blades.
Let's run.
Yeah.
Guys, let's
yeah,
go.
let's get out of here.
I don't like it.
Cool. You guys hightail it away. You guys can still make out the noises of the scuttling bugs and insects from the cell before. Which way are we heading? Left into the blood?
Let's go left into the blood. I realized I have.
Yeah.
I realized I have the charm of air bubbles
Ooh.
with 2 charges left on it. I think.
Cool.
Or
All
one.
right. Who's going first?
Not me.
I'll go first. I can breathe
I'll go.
underwater. Can I
I was
like
gonna
turn
say.
my hair back and just dip my head in to see if I can breathe under blood?
You dip your head in, and it's weird because it's almost like it's not fully liquid like water that you're used to. Like I said earlier, it's like congealed in spots, so it's almost like this slimy, like off milk kind of red liquid. And it kind of leaves a film on anything that goes into it.
Can we see through it?
You can see through it probably about like maybe a couple of inches, but then like the red on red on red just becomes like darkness is essentially as you kind of look through it further.
Okay.
Javier, just to confirm, you're not made of water, are you?
And what?
You're not made of water, are you?
Not to my knowledge.
I just don't want you to dissolve. Go.
He walks in and he just goes.
Don't do that.
I'll go first.
I mean, who knows? I haven't tried this. So
I mean, I'm happy to go
There is
first.
now a slick Javier substance floating on the surface of the
I mean, unless you could absorb the moisture, suddenly you'll become the largest creature on the planet. So,
Well,
you know,
these are all
depends on
great
whether
theories.
depends on whether Javier water is denser or like less dense than the liquid. Otherwise, it'll either float to the top or sink to the bottom,
Yeah.
and then you can just move along the bottom as a big blob of.
Well, we can find out together, and Javier will like reach for John's hand and just like hold his hand and start walking towards it.
Yeah.
I look shocked.
It's like how shocked.
Yeah. How shocked? Are you aghast?
I say.
you guys
Oh,
like
so he's arranged to send a homophobe.
you guys place a foot in the water and you kind of almost like slip into it a little bit. The blood,
Javier, it's fine.
the blood like liquid creates like this very slick stone at the bottom. And you can feel the stone kind of going down in a slant as the roof goes down in a slant. And seemingly this whole section goes underneath the blood.
Okay.
Are we waiting for the rest of the group? Well,
I'm gonna cast a message to John and be like, "Are you guys all good? Is it all good in there?"
oh my god, Javier's turned into liquid.
I have retrieved Javier in a vial. I will throw him back to shore.
Not before I experiment on his liquid.
Oh, actually, I'll step into my bottle. Well, me and John
I
go
would like to
across.
do that.
I don't know. I don't know if I feel comfortable stepping into another man's bottle.
You can step in my bottle, or you can get in this pile of blood. So, yeah. Option A.
Actually, you know what? I will step into the bottle, thank you. I'd rather be in the bottle than covered in blood.
I think. Yeah.
How many people can you hold?
Pretty sure it's 6, so it should be fine.
Is it wet in your bottle?
Who knows? Haven't been in there yet.
I'll make it wet in the bottle.
Well,
Ew.
wait. What is Ethan saying?
Why does
I
it
can
smell
walk
like
through the
fish
blood
in
without air.
Oh yeah.
Ew,
True.
I hope it doesn't smell like
True.
fish.
Well, we'll know where the blood comes from then.
But then, Soul, would you not sink to the bottom?
Oh,
you
yeah,
just
he
sit on the
would.
bottom and just walk on the bottom.
But that's the point.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He can walk along the bottom of the congealed blood gunk.
Mess. Yeah.
There's
Well,
no
I'm
way.
going to
Sorry.
activate my astral body and I'm going to use the extra reach of my astral arms and then try and push like a bit of a passage to see if we can see any of the path or what that's on the ground or anything like that.
Cool. You kind of like push it up and it creates almost this wave of like blood that hits the walls and then just repels back. It does seemingly continue further down underneath.
Oh my god, he's parting the sea.
The Red Sea. John is Moses confirmed.
Oh, that's, I was going to make a comment, then I was like, no, we'll get cancelled. It's too early for this shit. Well, Javier, if your game, I'll go first.
Yeah. Oh wait, what are we doing with the rest of the party? Sorry.
I
Getting
will
into
jump
your
in
bottle.
Bottle?
Bottle.
And
And I think Soul.
I think
What
his soul
about-
is going to be
Soul?
working with his. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, cool.
Cool.
If
Yep.
we get stuck in there, I could just dive into the bottom, correct?
Maybe. These
Okay.
are all new things, so I would give it a red hot cracker,
No worries, we'll find out.
assuming I don't disintegrate in the water.
Or bottle.
Sweet. So the lot of you jump into Javier's bottle. Javier, do you want to explain how that works?
Yeah, so I place the bottle on the ground and lift the cork off, and that kind of blue liquid overfills as if it's all just like kind of spilling out. Everyone that is willing to get into the bottle gets kind of turned into that liquid and falls in. So when you get inside, think about kind of like an underwater cave made of stone. Everywhere that you look, there's like large, almost like purposely shaped seaweed in different kind of statues of humanoid figures. You look up and it looks like the proper like surface of the water. The sun seems to be reflecting. And in the very center of the room is like coral and stone that's been carved into like a large stone bed, like a king size shape.
I jump in it.
It's like just stone, so you can jump on it. But
I'll
Um,
jump on it.
For some reason, I was
Right.
just thinking, like, off to one side, you see a treasure chest that opens and bubbles come out of it, and then it closes.
yeah,
and then it
correct.
opens and bubbles.
It's a starfish that comes off a water.
Cool. Yeah, sweet. So you guys hop into the bottle. What are you guys now doing? Are you guys just wading through this congealed liquid?
Yeah, I'll hold on to something with John and Sol to keep us connected.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll
Emotionally
be back in a
physically.
second.
Sweet. So you wade probably about 20 feet in a diagonally down direction. You notice that the corridor that you're in opens up to your right hand side or continues further down.
Do you think that since we're the only two active at the moment, god damn it, we should go right?
I mean, do you think they'd know? They'd feel it?
Wait,
He felt it. He's
They're all in the
Never
bottle.
mind.
They're like,
Sol's,
something's wrong.
How do we get out of here?
Sol's looking. Never mind, we'll go this way. We'll go this way.
So which way are we heading? Straight or right?
Straight.
Reluctantly.
Okay, you guys continue down the corridor, another like 30 feet. It seemingly gets deeper and deeper and deeper, almost going in a diagonal slant. And then it opens up the corridor to the left-hand side.
Great.
Perfect.
Cool. So you turn left, heading down the corridor, deeper and deeper still. It's becoming a bit of a chore to move, almost as if like the coagulated blood is kind of sitting more at the bottom of the level. You finally, as you come to the end of this corridor, you finally hit flat ground. There is a left and there is a right.
I'm just gonna try the door. I'm not gonna ask which way. I'm just gonna try the door.
You press on the door and there's like liquid on the other side. It's very hard to open.
There's a bit of pressure on this. It feels like that they could possibly open. Like it's not necessarily locked.
Possibly,
Does
yeah.
the handle
like
move?
the handle
The handle
moves,
moves.
and the handle like it takes a little bit of movement to get it going, but it does twist and open.
I feel like that if we open this door, there could be more liquid joining.
Can we talk under this?
I
Not
don't think
it's becoming very hard for those that don't have any kind of air kind of thing.
I don't need air kind of thing.
Yeah,
me
so for you two, it's fairly easy, but I think for John, like it's like as you open your mouth, blood like comes into your mouth and like fills your mouth with blood liquid, and you just kind of have to
Smack your lips.
pulls out a silly straw.
Oh, I don't know how Charpock eats this shit all the time. It's horrifying.
In for a penny, in for a pound. We can try to get the door open. We're under blood anyway. Well,
Yep.
Well, there's no other way, obviously.
Well,
All
I
at
still
the same
have-
time.
You're underwater.
I have the astral arm still active. I'm going to use them to try and punch the latch open on the door.
Oh,
Punch the
cool.
hinges off the door.
Okay,
I'll Eldritch Blast and try to help.
okay, cool. Give me damage rolls.
Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast. Uh, 14.
14, 12, 6.
Cool, easy. You manage to like blast these hinges off, kind of like it creates this flash of like light, bluish light that is just overwhelmed by this red liquid. The door flies into the room and just kind of like begins to almost float and just like slowly move into the center of the room. You do see a square chamber full of blood.
What?
Not funny.
Give me a perception check.
No, I don't like that.
Anybody
I don't
knows
like this.
what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I'll give it to all
No.
three of you.
Oh, what?
I do, yes.
I don't like this.
Wait, what am I rolling?
Perception.
Perception. 10.
What do
That's
robot eyes see?
13.
I have a +8 and I only got 12. How gross.
Jeez.
So
Sort of
you
blood in
guys,
your eyes.
you guys kind of like look around this space. It's very hard to tell with the lack of light and the fact that everything is tinted in this red viscous liquid. But you swear you see like floating shapes throughout the
I'm
center.
gonna
of
throw
this
up
room.
a quick detect magic.
Okay, cool. You throw up detect magic. You don't detect anything magic.
Oh,
Do we turn around, I suppose? Just
and the shapes could be anything. It could be good things.
not magical things, though.
Not wrong. But then we'd have to go right.
Well, we could just do a circle. Go back. This is a practiced method, I can tell you now.
I'm new to it. I apologize. We can go back.
Back.
Soul, what do you think? Logical?
Going in at circle to get left sounds good.
Cool. So you guys head back in the opposite direction, to which the hallway turns right again,
Shit.
to another square room. You can just make out there being a door in the bottom left-hand corner.
Nothing else in the room, though.
Nothing else in the room.
Oh well. I'll wait my way down to
Oh,
the
actually,
door.
no. Give me a perception check. Sorry.
Everyone?
Yeah.
14.
Oh, it's the same thing. Fucking kill me.
6.
Cool.
14.
You guys notice as you kind of like step into this room, you do notice the same floating shapes in the liquid.
Are they moving or?
They look somewhat stationary, but almost as you guys move through it, it kind of like ripples the liquid, and they kind of move with the ripples.
Little curious.
Yeah, same.
That's a terrible thought. Should I throw something at them?
In the blood.
The salted pork.
Yeah, with the salted pork.
Let's go.
Now all I can think of is when Gimli's at the bottom of the two towers and Mary Pippin like salted pork. Anyway, I throw a produce flame at them.
Cool. It is you
That's not creepy.
try and create the flame in your hand, and notice that it is completely extinguished by the blood.
Blood.
Not funny.
Did you watch it? Now
I
you
just watched it,
understand.
yeah. Hi.
Not funny.
Not funny. Blood.
Blood.
Well,
Eldritch Blast it.
Cool. You fire an Eldritch Blast. It impacts one of them and breaks it into smaller chunks
Oh, okay, well,
as it begins floating
claw.
away into the room.
that's probably fine.
Probably alright.
Pretty normal.
Yeah, okay.
Probably totally fine.
If they were unfortunate people that met their end down here, I could probably try to talk to one that I haven't eviscerated.
I mean, probably even if they were eviscerated, as long as their head's still intact.
Yes.
perhaps I'll go first then, and then we'll get a closer look.
You walk
Cool.
up to one
So
and be
you
like,
walk up to one of the shapes.
Yep.
Cool. As you kind of get closer and closer, you get to about 1-2 feet away, and notice that it is a severed hand just floating in the liquid.
High five.
yeah.
It grips back.
Oh,
Oh.
What
Huh?
the frick?
I'm just gonna I'm holding it and I'm gonna try and pull it up. What is it? A person?
It's holding your hand.
Oh,
And,
dear.
Just warp moves
Is
with your hand.
is it just a hand?
It
It's
is
like
just
stuck
a
to my
hand.
hand now.
Yeah.
What the freak?
oh,
As you like
Oh, crap.
sniff,
Right, like-
as you sniff, your
Yeah.
nostrils are just filled with blood. As you like breathe in, it just
And then I
straight
just
up.
blow that out, shotgun the blood back out.
Yeah,
If I try and take the hand back off,
Yeah.
is it like stuck there? Can I not? Like, take the
It
hand?
releases as you pull. But it is just a hand, like
This gives me an idea.
holding it.
I'm putting it in my bag.
That sounds
Wait, wait.
No, 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 no.
So you're like, John's
No,
like, this
No.
gives me an idea.
no.
Astral arms aren't enough. Apparently.
John's freaky.
Yeah. That's so funny.
I regret so many words.
That's so funny.
As Javier, you like kind of like move into the space similar to where John is. You notice a floating eyeball, with its stem still attached, floating in the liquid, and it just kind of goes and begins looking at you as it floats.
Guys, could this monster be like? Could this be a monster and not just a blood pool?
I don't
Like you
know
think
if
it's like
we
a
can hear.
giant
Gelatinous.
gelatinous
Yeah.
cube or something.
So, question:
Yes.
do you like puzzles?
It is sore.
sometimes.
Oh, I know where he's going.
Would you like to play a game?
How would you feel if you were to, I don't know, maybe build a person or something?
I fucking knew it.
Reassemble them. Oh, that's so funny.
I suppose I could figure out the anatomy. Can I find two bits that look like they go together and try to cast mending?
Sure. Roll me a d20. Roll me two. Roll me 2 d8s.
Interesting.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're just in the freaking jar, and I'm just picking at teeth and say,
12.
"What do you think they're
Yeah,
doing?"
I'm like,
No, like as individual
Put the
numbers.
dude back together.
Oh, 7 and 5.
7 and 5. Okay.
I honestly have no clue. It's taking them a while though. I wonder how much longer we have to be in here. I'm kind of getting hungry.
You do find a left leg and a right arm.
Perfect.
Good enough.
I have an
Huh.
eyeball to add to the creation.
I'm
Was
gonna have a
this
look
Eldritch-
around, like feeling around. I can use my astral arms to feel around the ground.
Let's
Can I
just
feel
like
other
gather
bits?
all the things floating in the same corner.
Yeah.
Just start trying to put it together.
You notice as you put two parts together on their severed part, something almost seems to like reach out of the thing and like bind them together. To one point you had like an arm attached to a foot. like,
No,
and it
I'm
was
not
like,
stupid. I'm putting them together where they go.
Stupid.
then yeah, you managed to create some semblance of some sort of creature.
Frankenstein's a monster.
Yeah, but it is definitely missing pieces. And even like one of the hands is in like 3 different pieces because it was exploded by an eldritch blast.
That makes sense.
But
You
it's,
did that.
it's like a cohesive lump of flesh.
Yeah, it's like it's a lump of flesh. It's in no way like
Okay.
if you were to look at it, you would be like, that's not human.
That's a lump of flesh.
That is a lump of flesh.
That's one lump of flesh.
That
I
is
tried
one
my
lump of
best.
flesh.
I'm gonna like wave my hand in front of it. Is the eye attached somewhere?
Yeah, there is a single eye in a socket of a skull that Sol found, and it is moving as you wave, like watching.
I'm gonna like do this. Does it copy me?
No.
I'm gonna do this. Does it copy me? I'm not gonna do that.
It does not.
You bloody bastard.
Should we put it in the bottle? Just
Just this random fucking meat sack appears.
We would just be running around like,
What the fuck?
Just 3/4 of some just being dumped in there.
the weirdest
I mean-
3/4 of a person you've ever seen.
That is certainly an effective way to carry things, Javier. Although I do not know how much more info we can get out of this, because I don't think it's actually dead.
Hmm.
But it also doesn't seem to. I'm just like kind of trying like get its attention, wave to get it to try and like do something back.
Nothing.
Nothing. Yeah.
I mean, there's one that I didn't attack in the other room. Or maybe bits that have been left behind. Or we move on.
Well, knowing how this dungeon's going, we may have to come back to that room. So
Move on.
perhaps.
Cool.
Perhaps we
to
go
the door. I'm not going to get you to roll anything. I'm just going to say that you guys do a similar thing that you did last time, blowing the door off the hinges. You notice that in front of you is like a wall with a ladder that extends up.
Okay.
As you guys climb the ladder, swimming upwards through this thick blood, you manage.
I'm gonna get old mate and drag him back up. Just saying.
Cool.
I'm gonna swim back, grab him, and then like.
Yeah, you manage to like get up out of this viscous liquid. It's still like dripping off your clothes, almost having soaked into it. You guys find yourself in a like rectangular shaped room. It's a large empty chamber. Its vastness amplified by the stark simplicity of the space. The floor beneath your feet is smooth, cold stone, but at the center, a striking feature catches your eye. A perfect square inlaid into the floor, gleaming gold against the otherwise drab stone. The gold reflects the light with an almost unnatural brilliance, drawing your gaze and commanding attention. The rest of the room is barren. The walls are unadorned, and the air still giving the room a sense of both desolation and expectation. There are no furnishings, no markings, only the gold square that stands out in the sharp contrast to its surroundings. Yes, Javier?
I'll put the bottle on the ground, get on my knees, and just murmur a few words before they all appear back in the room.
Cool. As you guys come out, you notice that the 3 of them are drenched in blood. John coming out of this, like, looks like he's climbing a ladder, and he lops out this massive this massive sack of fleshy bits covered in blood that seem to fall apart as he pulls it out into the air.
What the fuck?
It wasn't in pieces when we put it together.
What?
I know everyone's gonna look at me stupid when I word it like that, but like I'm gonna pick up the eyeball. Is it like wave, or am I just holding up an eyeball? and
You're
a
just
stem
holding
now?
up an eyeball and a stem.
I'm
I
not
swear it was
sorry.
looking at me.
It was looking at me like this, and I'm gonna pot up the arm, and I was like, this was shaking my hand. And I'm just gonna like pick up the eyeball and swing it, and then fling it like a sling back into the water.
Cool.
Where's
It hits the liquid
drugged?
and then just begins to sink.
Why am I suddenly so famished and hungry?
Arbok is in there.
Oh, don't tell me you want to eat that blood.
I
soup.
kind of do. Like, think about it. You put some rosemary on it,
No,
drench it in a red wine sauce. It's
the
beautiful.
red wine was the blood. It's been swimming around.
Oh, it's already being marinated. It's
It's
perfect.
been souped. I just don't understand what's up with the pile.
I'll make you a gorgeous meal, darling. Don't worry.
No thanks. Were you drugged when you were in the blood soup? Thing?
Me? Who?
Them. I don't understand.
It's
Yeah,
Well-
what has happened? We've been away for like fucking all of 10 minutes.
there was a figure floating in the blood.
That wasn't the figure. That was a bunch of body parts.
Javier was the courageous man and dealt with this figure in the distance. Upon a closer inspection, it was a figure and he was blown to pieces. He seemed to respond when we interacted with his body parts, so we tried to put him back together.
How do you know it was a him?
Yeah.
Found something.
You just see a penis on the floor.
That's why. It's
A
probably
penis.
that thing.
Gonna like
Just
just
say a
gonna
big
kick it
old
with my foot a little bit.
penis.
Bonus.
Javier,
As soon as John says he was courageous, Javier's going to wait for Ali to look and then do like the Pantene flick of his hair back with the blood and start like drying it out.
That was real hot, and then the blood came out, and I didn't like it. I didn't like it.
No, I think you had the better end of the deal on that whole movement. You didn't go looking around down there, did you?
Oh, should they have?
No, that's good.
No. Well, thank you. It was so lovely in there and free from blood. Thank you for protecting us.
Least I can do. For what it's worth, he's not crazy. The parts did react, so
I just think that maybe you're both crazy, maybe you're a little bit drugged in the blood soup.
can ask the robot.
So?
I tried to build a person.
Fucked up.
I think it affected all three of you.
There was something in the.
There was something in the blood.
something in the water.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyway,
well,
there's
it's happened. What now?
Do we
Well-
sacrifice it in this circle thing?
No.
I mean, obviously it's something. I mean, I think we threw a couple of pieces back in. I can go and get them, but
Yes, please.
Oh, he wants to eat them.
I feel like we'd be doing
Right.
Charpok a favor by keeping a piece just in case.
I want to just turn around and start looking at this golden inscriptions.
Yeah, cool. So you kind of head up. It is just gold inlaid into the floor. It looks. Give me a history check.
I don't have anything in history. Can I guide myself?
You can.
Yes. It did not matter. 5.
Okay. Just gold inlaid into the floor.
I pull out a scimitar and see if there's anything I can pull out.
You start getting like little flecks of gold as it kind of like scratches it out of the hole.
Perfect. Only 3 more hours of this and I'll be able to make a ring.
You won't recognize the markings.
Give me a history check.
Oh, fuck me. That one.
Ah,
No, you don't recognize the markings.
Is there any leftover bits of old mate up here?
There are still quite a lot of him up here.
Great. I'll grab a random bit and just drag it over and put it in like the center of the circle. See if anything happens.
Cool. You just drag pick up a hand and just plop it in the circle, and it's just inanimate, like hand.
Was
And
there a lot of bits in that blood?
Yeah.
I mean, there was another figure that we left alone a little bit back, but
I mean, would it hurt to bring all the bits here?
I mean, we found all the bits that we could.
Was there-
There's quite a lot of blood.
Is there
down
another
there.
room or anything?
Yeah, there was another figure in another room. In the other room, we didn't get a good look at him, but there was something.
We're going back in, John.
We'll go back in and be like,
We're going
hey,
back in."
sorry, we blew up your friend. Just want to know what you are.
Yeah,
That
they'll
sounds
understand.
reasonable. Yeah, that sounds reasonable.
I'd like to.
Oh.
I'd like to go in as well, but I have no way of breathing.
I can.
I have my charm, my air bubble charm thing that I can cast on you, so you have an air bubble.
Also, just before I step in there, I am basically covered in blood as well, as I am very much low on health. So I should. I'm going to cast a Cure Wounds and drink a health potion.
As you kind of down the health potion, you
Oh,
catch
no.
something out of the corner of your eye.
I look over quickly.
You look over and see the hand crawling slowly towards the blood pile.
Oh.
It's trying to get back.
And then
I pick it up.
as soon as you see it, it just goes limp. And as soon as you pick it up, limp.
It's trying to get to something. Actually, no. I look at it and be like, oh, ugh, and I kick it away from the blood.
It just like flies up against the back wall and kind of squelches and creates like a little bit of blood splatter, and then just falls flat onto the far wall.
I'm
Ooh.
surprised you touched that thing.
I'm too. I'm disgusted in myself. Sorry, I'm just healing myself.
Before we jump in, can I just do a quick lap and see if there's anything that we're missing
Sure.
in that room?
Investigation check.
Do I have any cool stuff?
Assistance.
I'm helping.
I use the help action.
It's too much writing at this level.
Sometimes I wish there was like an actual help action in real life. Like you can help somebody without actually having to help them. You can just be like, help.
I'll give you advantage. Go you.
18.
18. So you give the room another once over. There is nothing other than these gold inlaid, like almost symbolic things.
Do I like recognize something with my warlocky magical stuff? Does it look like an altar kind of?
You can give me an Arcana check.
11.
It's very red magic.
I think we're going back in, John.
Aye, Captain.
Excuse me?
Sorry.
No,
I'm
he's,
right here.
he's the captain. It's okay. Is that?
He is the captain now.
It's okay.
Him. He's the captain.
I'm right here. Yes, I'm the captain.
Captain, do you want to join us in the blood?
No,
Okay.
I trust you. As my professional subordinates, I trust you.
Doesn't sound very captain-like.
Cool. You
I'm
guys.
gonna-
A good captain knows when to delegate.
You
In the
guys
blood we go.
plunge back into the blood, swimming
Are we in the
deeper
bottle?
and deeper.
No, I'm chilling out the back. I'm chilling up like in that
Out the
room.
back, just out the
Can
back.
you
back.
want the bottle if you want to?
I'm on my lunch break.
Yeah, I'm on my lunch break right now. Don't talk to me.
Yeah, you guys are free to swim around in this congealed blood.
Oh yeah, sorry. I did cast air bubble on you.
Thank you.
Sorry, not related. I broke my fidget toy.
Oh no!
No, it's just a really sad sack and not a ball anymore.
Is it a sack of flesh?
Jeez.
Actually, it's kind of like this.
So yeah, you guys swim through this congealed liquid. What do you
Don't
guys
Finding
do?
the parts.
Fun fact, I don't actually know if John would know how to swim, considering he just magic everything.
Are you a
Like back in
god?
the day. Yeah, why would a god need to know how to do freestyle? He would just be like, oh,
Doggy
I'm
paddle
on water.
all the way.
He really is just treading water
It's just
desperately
doggy paddling.
with the edge.
I
He's
don't know how
goddy
to swim.
paddling.
I'll cast gust underwater to push myself backwards. Like I wouldn't have to learn how to swim. An Iron Man underwater. Anyway,
So you guys don't find any more parts in that first room. Do you guys continue to that second room?
Yep.
Cool. You
Show me
guys
where.
head to that second room and find another collection of parts floating in the inside of the room.
Straight away, I point to one, turn to the rest, and go. "Roo, roo." I go to the
You've
closest
got an
one.
air bubble, so you can actually speak.
Talking like that one.
Yeah, he just
Woo,
does that.
woo.
Commits to a bit.
Even more so, I have telepathy. I could just tell them.
Yeah, you don't talk out loud.
you don't know.
I say that in their heads. "Roo, roo."
Surprisingly, I get it.
We're just gonna
Bahama
start,
Jihad. Taka, taka.
gonna start pushing all the pieces.
Bless you.
They're just gonna start pushing all the pieces like back towards the room. Like just start, same way we did before. Just get all the pieces together and push them back towards the
Yeah,
room.
cool.
Bless you.
Uh-oh, he's rolling.
Cool.
Oh, dear.
You do push as many pieces as you can to that last room, to that other room, that other ladder. There seems to be a decent amount of parts.
Are there hands?
There is one hand, one leg. It seems to like, just because you guys are semi-intelligent people, it seems to be all of the stuff the sack
Nice.
the sack of meat was missing.
Okay, cool.
Almost as if it was spread over to whatever this person
Ow.
was spread over two
Convenient.
rooms.
I grab
you.
the hand's
Right.
wrists so it can grab onto a leg, and then I just pass a parcel so there's a small line of body parts following me.
Fuck it up.
You
How
do
strong's
also
its toe grip? Can we put like the eyelid sinew inside of its toes and let it go up?
Ew.
It's got 4 spots to hold. Perf.
you do also find a ring.
Ooh. Who gets it?
Not me. I'm
As
Just
it
be a
like
magical
as
item.
it's on one of the hands as you're like pushing it through.
Well, I won't check it, so I'll bring it with me, and then everyone can look at it.
It wouldn't have been magic because that was the room I had detect magic up on.
Oh, true.
Unless.
Ret. So retcon makes it.
Actually. Alright, we bring it. All
Cool.
the parts, let's go.
All the parts are now. As you guys like, what are the rest of you doing as you guys wait for them?
Also, thanks Soma Beats for subscribing for 4 months.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Ollie. Thank you so much.
20 months.
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, you for 20 months.
Yeah.
Oh, all right, Mr.
My
He wanted to
Hey.
shout out himself.
Give yourself a
Oh yeah,
pat on
shit.
the
Do I have
back.
to? Do I have to sub?
Dude.
I haven't subbed in forever.
For
Yeah, I
the
do.
first
Give me a sec.
time in forever. Just nobody mentioned Jackson's one.
Oh.
Yeah, so you as you guys kind of like stand there waiting for these guys to get back, after about 5 minutes, you just see like body part after body part being thrown out of this pool out into this open space. Thank you, Lefty.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna slow walk out of the pool and do the Pandine thing again.
I'm gonna do it too, but it looks like Golem's has had a bad day.
And it flicks a little bit of blood onto Zill.
Yeah. Great. Thank you.
I aim.
You're like directly flick it onto him.
Because my robe is just heavy with blood, I step and trip on it and fall over.
Aww.
He just starts disrobing in the middle of this room.
So, whoa.
It's not the first time he's done it, let's be honest.
Oh
Yeah,
wow, he has an 8-pack.
you now have like a larger collection of body parts in the middle of this room.
So you've got experience with this.
I start trying to put them together again.
Okay, cool. Give me a medicine check.
A medicine check, Jesus.
I'll assist. Question
What
mark.
does the cyst do? Do I just roll again?
With advantage, yeah.
13. The
Oh,
dice
how
hate
you-
me today.
Yeah, I was
Cool.
gonna say.
You're fairly confident. You're fairly confident that that you've put all the parts together, but something just seems missing.
I've got 2 left legs. Fuck.
No,
I got
it's,
2
it's,
arms spare.
Away.
it's then that you realize that it does not have. It has only a skull, not like any kind of attachments to the head. And B, there is no heart.
Oh.
We,
It's still
we
moving and like
missed a hallway.
Ah.
through.
Wait, hold
Alright.
on. I tap Ali. Actually, no, I bend down on one knee. Maybe Ali. That orb that I gave you before, that small gem-like stone,
The orb.
could you put that in the circle? Or the diamond? What is it? Square, sideways.
Pretty stone. I have pretty stone is what I wrote down. So I'll put it in. I pulled it in.
If we did all that for nothing, and it's a stone.
You put the stone in. The stone in is now covered in blood.
Oh.
No.
It's not so pretty.
Oh,
No, not in the water, in the actual golden
Yeah,
thing.
it is now covered in blood.
Oh, okay.
Because there's like
in
a
the
bunch of
like
body
in the
parts.
golden inlay, yeah, or the body,
Yeah.
the chest cavity of the body.
Which one?
I don't know how it works. Let's shove it around, see what
It
works.
just. It does not seemingly react to anything that you try and do with it.
Worth a shot.
Pushing it.
You could, as Ali kind of moves it around, you do feel like it needs to be, like, attuned to.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Interesting.
Hold on a second.
Interesting.
Who has achievement slots?
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for.
Clock tower.
Exasperated sigh, I start walking towards the blood again.
I think John's just gonna like take his robe off and go, "This is just too heavy."
I will, before everyone gets back in the water, I will...
Water.
sorry, everyone gets back in the blood. I will do the telepathic speech. So that
Everyone can talk to
as everyone can talk to... Yeah.
Do I
Yeah.
get like a reverb?
Oh, actually, no, sorry. I can't. Wait, no, I'm just going to cast... Rary's telepathic bond. So... you forge a telepathic link among up to 8 willing creatures of your choice within range, physically linking or psychically linking each creature to all the others for the duration. So everyone can talk to everyone.
Cool. For brevity's sake, you guys search throughout the whole section of the blood area and don't find any more parts.
Oh,
Well, that was a fucking waste of a 5th level spell. Jesus. Whatever.
But we'll go all the way back to that other left corridor that we couldn't take before.
Yeah. Now that is now left. That is now a left corridor.
Correct.
Just leaving
the
the
one
parts
you were
behind, I'm assuming.
Taking the stone.
Well, not everyone's going.
yeah.
Do we have a bag of holding or anything?
Put in the bottle.
I mean, it's your
Okay.
house.
I have a bag
Not
of
everyone's
holding.
going. I wouldn't be going. I would be.
I'm not going.
So as you guys when you guys go to that other room, I'll say you kind of went there, came back, and you can go there again with the whole group if that's where you want to head. But it's just a square chamber that the blood kind of fills in underneath, and then has another ladder that goes back up to like the floor level.
Right.
Okay.
But I do see a doorway.
There is a
And that
doorway.
is to the left of
To the
that is to the left of the party. No, it's to the right of the party. Fuck.
Shit, turn around.
Yeah.
Backwards.
walk
No, we're
backwards.
facing down, so we just hover and go on the left wall. We're fine.
Yeah.
We're fine.
So I just need a decision. Did we leave the body parts behind, or are we keeping them with you?
No, I reckon we bring him.
I
Bring 'em
strap
along.
him to my body.
Okay.
Jesus.
But we're gonna
meat
start like
shield.
strangling you in the blood suit.
Or they'll hold me tightly.
It's like a warm
You just
hug.
want to feel the time for
This is what
anything.
to feel that, yeah.
No one wants to touch the
God.
insect, man.
Don't give. It's basically this is a fucking humanoid body pillow now.
I'm a skinwalker now.
Are we taking everyone then, or are people staying to watch the body?
Nah, we'll take everyone and we'll bring the body with
Bring
us.
the body. Okay.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to go back in Javier's bottle.
Yeah.
Do you now?
I do, and I know I'd like to investigate while I'm in there.
Give me
I'm a
an
little
investigation check.
I'm going
Ripping
to
all the drawers out.
have
Yeah.
one of the eyeballs like stretched to my wrist so he can like look out while I'm. Meow.
While you're ironing through this blood.
John's just a big kid.
Oh, I am now. I am this session. I am apparently.
Body horror episode.
That was a 19.
Javier, for a 19, what would Ali find?
Ali would find one part of the stone that had been like carved into being like a straight wall. And as she walked up and got closer, like small markings on the wall would start to glow that light blue. And as you got closer, between blue and green lights, it all makes like kind of like a mural of like a scaled female with a trident and like wavy wispy hair going into water. If you look underneath it, there's a bunch of gold coins, like wooden carved figures, and like little journals and books.
Oh,
Smart.
have you got journals and books ready for Ali at all, Javier? To read out to her?
Kinda. He's
Ali
a previous
would-
campaign character, kinda. Copy and paste.
Ali's a journaler, so she would not want to. She would want to pry. She would not. But do
If
I
I
get the
was,
vibes that this scaled female is like goddess or like girlfriend? With
Girlfriend.
both.
Asking me, or we do want to roll?
Oh, I don't know.
Do I call for rolls at this point?
Yeah, fuck it.
Religion
I'm
check?
just gonna go have a break. If you guys...
Yeah, we'll take over. Don't mind us. But also, if I fail that, I can. Oh, don't worry. Where is it? 18.
You've read stories about kind of like sea goddesses before that resemble humanoid figures, and would know that this is a relatively well-known goddess.
Okay. I'm gonna be satisfied with my search.
Cool, and that is
for
when
now.
you guys come back out into this chamber, and turn left.
Convenient.
Yay!
Convenient. As you walk into the next room, it looks like this room may have connected to a different room at some point, but it is long but caved in on the other side. You do see to the left of you one of those big iron doors. This one does have a handle, and this one does have a lock hole.
Can I just thaumaturgy it? See if it's unlocked?
It just like hits and stops. It seems to be locked.
Oh, okay. Lady Ali, I'm sorry to ask this of you. You don't have to do it, of course, but
Man, I like doing things. Like I like having a job, and I like being busy. Okay.
I could be so toxic right now. I'm not going to.
Your
I mean-
character would be. Don't worry.
Oh, in that case.
That's where we playing Tamlin.
Yeah.
So give me that pick like you're doing it wrong.
I rolled a 23, so sure.
You easily pick the lock.
I know what I'm doing.
Of course. Never doubted you for a second.
Yes, you did. You asked me in such a horrible way.
I miss Charbok.
Hey,
Whoever this dude is that we've got in pieces is so lucky Charpok's not here because he would just be inside of Charpok's guts by now.
Fucking road stack.
Yeah,
okay.
so the door is now unlocked. Ali, if you would like to do the honors,
Yes, please.
because I know
Oh,
you
I
like
don't-
clicking
where
on
else can I go?
doors. There
Yes,
you
I
go.
really do like clicking on doors.
The corridor continues for quite some time before it finally curves off to the left-hand side. You begin hearing somewhat like slurping noises from behind a door.
Oh. Hey, yo.
we found Charpok.
What is the door, like, solid? Or can we
It
look-
is like a
like-
wooden door.
Oh, okay. Wow. Someone who's stealthier than me and has more health than me, open the door.
Is it unlocked?
It is.
Okay, I will somehow
there-
sneakily open the door and walk in.
Okay.
Yeah, nice.
Give me a stealth check.
What the fuck's going on in here?
Oh, it's pigs.
Oh, not one, but
Oof.
oh no, wait,
Oh.
no, yes, it's not one, but that makes it a 13. Wait,
Still in that
wait,
one,
what
though.
wait, what thing do I have a thing?
What
I'm pretty
race
sure
are you
you have
again?
the reroll ones because you're.
Oh, I can reroll once.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, do you have
Thank you
buttons?
so much. Okay, so that is a 28.
Cool. You managed to you managed to sneak in following a slight wall that opens up into a room. The moment you see what's in this room, kind of like a sense of dread washes over you, thick and suffocating. The space is vast yet unsettlingly still. Metal cages line the walls, each one containing a lifeless humanoid body suspended within. The figures are pale, their skin drawn tight over gaunt bones, their eyes closed in permanent silent agony. Each body is connected to a network of thin metallic tubes that snake from their limbs and torsos, drawing dark, viscous blood from them. The tubes pulse faintly as if the blood itself unwillingly coursing through the pipes. The blood runs in a slow, deliberate flow towards the center of the room, where the tubes converge beneath a large metal grate. The grate emits a low, ominous hum as the blood continues to drain into the unseen mechanisms below. The walls echo with the sound of dripping, the occasional drop of blood splashing onto the cold stone floor.
Ew.
Yeah, I don't like
Yucky.
it. Yucky. While I'm stealthily sneaking in, I'm just relaying all of that mentally to everyone.
Cool.
Should we
Feels
go
like-
in?
Oh,
Can I
Oh.
see from where I am? Can I see anyone else, or just the?
You just
Caged
see a
humanoid.
bunch of lifeless-looking bodies being
Okay.
drawn of blood.
I'll let everyone know that. I don't know if it's particularly safe to come in, but I can't see anybody else here. Would you like to proceed?
yeah.
Let us in.
Why not?
Cool. So you guys step into that room, following Ali. There is a doorway
room.
just here.
Perfect. Let's open the
Open.
door and get the fuck out of here.
Cool.
I opened it,
But wait,
but wait.
There's
There's more.
more.
I just want to look at the cable. Are they tubes?
They are like thin, cable-like tubes.
Probably what you guys were just swimming in.
Yeah, probably.
But how are they
Epic.
producing that much? Ugh.
Well, there's so many of them. They just probably restock them constantly, so they have a big blood pool.
I want to try and take one of the bodies out.
Oh, I'm gonna close the door before we do that.
I'm gonna take the top left one.
Okay.
I'm
So
gonna just.
as you approach, you notice that these cages are like semicircle in fashion and hinge on the bottom, so they kind of like splay open like that, almost like a rib cage being pried open. They have sharp, like pointed, almost like daggers pointing on the inside of it down towards the body. There is like this large glowing red symbol floating about an inch or two above where the two things meet.
All right. I want to just quickly see like how sturdy the bars are and see like just pull at them slightly to see if they rattle at all.
Yeah, so they definitely move and they're definitely open, like they're unlocked.
Okay, so I
Cool. You open it up as you like pincer the things open. That symbol fades away.
okay.
And you hear this, and then you notice the tube that's plugged into this body is no longer feeding.
Like it's a different color or something.
No, it's like like it empties out, like
Okay.
as if it's no longer pumping.
Like an umbilical cord?
Ew.
I want to just check the pulse, see if it's still slowly heart beating.
It is deceased.
Straight deceased. Interesting.
Damn, so it looks like the whatever that symbol is being keeping them alive.
Hmm. Okay. I don't know if there's any point trying to save any of these people. As brutal
Like
as it sounds.
like I said with the people in the prison room, even if we did save these people, they would have to. The only way to get out of this room so far that we know is to swim through the
Their own blood.
corridors of blood, and also they would have to get out of the rest of the castle without us.
Or they start a commune down here in the dungeons.
That sounds more our style, honestly.
I
It's
also
like,
don't
it's like
think
an
that.
idle RPG.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just don't think that I think even if we were to dispel magic on whatever was keeping them, like that symbol, they would probably still die as well, because as soon as that symbol disappeared, they just deceased.
I'll try one more thing then. I'll get out my scimitar, and then the next one over, so this one, I just want to cut the tube outside of the cage.
You cut the tube, the symbol disappears, and you hear this.
Damn. Okay. Well, that's a 2 for
Well,
2,
maybe-
I guess.
Maybe we should just kill them all. Maybe we should just release them all, and then no more blood.
We are risking pissing our hosts off.
Took the words out of
True.
my mouth.
Maybe let's not do that then. I think we go through the door and act like we never saw this room.
Cool. I try and just put the
Agreed.
tube back together slightly, and then I go with the rest.
Like that one I got.
Gaffer tape. Cool. You guys head through that doorway. You guys see a long corridor. You probably go about 20 or so feet, and it goes right down to one of those large stone doors, like one of those large metal doors, or continues out ahead of you.
I kind of really hate those metal doors.
Also, it's not left. Let's keep going.
Yeah.
Cool. You continue another 20 feet, and the corridor dips to the left of you.
Metal door, not me.
This is gonna
Left.
kill us.
Cool. That heads to a large. It goes about 20 feet down the corridor. That same obsidian black stone dips to the right, and there is one of those stone doors. Those, the metal doors.
No.
So you're up.
Can we see through it?
You can
That'll
see
melt
on the
that
other
bitch.
side through like a small little grate. While he melts it, you kind of peer through and see what looks to be like a reading room of some description. There is a desk, a couple of desks, a large wall, a large bookcase wall. There is a single lit candle on the inside of this room, sitting on top of the desk.
How tall is the candle?
What time is it? Is
Probably
it one of
about
those
6
clock
inches.
ones?
Okay. Like, does it look like it's been burning for a while? The
Yes.
candle.
It's huge.
Okay, so. Okay.
So
I just wanna
eventually,
know-
Sol
Melts
creates
through.
a hall, like an entryway. You see,
Oh my god, there's so many fucking doors!
yeah, you see multiple doors. One directly ahead, which is the table that has the candle on it is facing directly that doorway. that doorway is a like large stone door. You can see flashes of light coming from behind, like underneath the hinges. There is no like there is no viewing window for this door. There is a door to your left at the top of the room up here. That is just a standard wooden door. And then there is another one of those stone doors without a viewing window up here. And you can faintly see a little bit of smoke coming from underneath the door. Yes, Ali?
What does it smell? Oh, sorry.
No, I just want to bring up detect magic, but also what does it smell like?
It's like a faint burning of incense.
Okay, but also detect magic, please.
Cool. You bring up detect magic. Nothing pings in your immediate area. A few things ping in the room ahead of you.
There's magic that way.
So
Do you guys
this
want to
one.
go check that out?
In the one dead ahead.
Yeah.
How we open the door?
Me.
It's a stone door. It's like a sliding. I'm assuming it's like a sliding door.
Is
Yeah,
it open?
mold
I'm gonna
earth.
check.
There you go.
Not open.
No.
Cool. You cast Mold Earth.
Mhm.
You just kind of like draw a square and then go. And it just like creates a hole, unlocking the doorway. You guys see light coming from the other side as you guys kind of peer in. You enter a cold, sterile room. The air smells faintly of metal and static, as if this space has been untouched for years, yet somehow still functional. Along the right wall stand 6 large cylindrical stasis-looking pods. Their surfaces frosted with condensation. Between each pair of pods, a small screen is mounted on the walls. You can hear a faint hum of machinery. Yeah.
What's the off switch?
This feels very technology after so much dungeon.
Yeah. Right. That's what I'm thinking. I'm getting tonal whiplash here.
Yes. Stasis pods
I'm
are
sorry.
No,
those
it's not your
creepy
fault. It's the
cages.
fucking.
It's
the
the
people who own
fucking
this castle's
dungeon's fault.
Yeah,
It's the people who own this castle's fault. Stick to a theme, Jesus. If you want to go sci-fi, go sci-fi. If you want to go fantasy, go fantasy. Jesus.
Yes, John?
The feng shui of
is-
this dungeon is off.
The machinery and stuff kind of similar to the time that I spent in Vi or Elemriel's timeline.
Very similar.
Would I recognize some of the controls and shit?
You can make out some of the things. They're very... Like, even the machines in Telemriel's time, because it was in the far future, it was still rudimentary in their design. These seem to be, like, kind of kit-bashed versions of ancient technology.
I love that.
I'm just going to spend a bit of time to try and figure out what the console might... If the console will tell me anything about what is actually going to happen if I turn them on or something.
Yeah, cool. As you kind of like approach some of the consoles and have a look at the stuff, you notice that each screen flickers as you approach, displaying the same message in stark white text, awaiting input. The screens seem to pulse gently as though they are waiting for some command to activate something.
I take out the bone finger that I got from the prisons, and I just find a hole on the console, and it's like, eh.
It like snaps the finger, and now the finger is broken in the opposite direction.
Well, I have no idea what this is. I'm gonna let someone else take over. And I'll walk away.
Yeah.
Useful
My
as
job-
always.
My job here is done.
There's now like, I'm just imagining him leaving the finger in there, and now there's just like this random broken finger, stuck in a hole somewhere, and like some vampire's gonna come across and like doing his
So what the
maintenance check and be like, "The fuck is that?"
What is that?
Whose finger?
Man, I wish I could animate. I would totally animate that. What do you guys want to do? You're pinging that as if you want to go have a look at it, I'm assuming.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So as you kind of approach, you got to kind of like brush off a little bit of the little bit of dust and a little bit of that condensation. You notice
nice.
that inside each pod, an almost fully constructed automaton is suspended in a faint glowing liquid. Their mechanical bodies, intricate and elegant, are frozen in a state of half-life, motionless yet clearly designed for something more.
I love that game.
So, I believe you're up on this one.
Can I go have a peruse at the
Browns.
half bodies? Does any of them look familiar or similar to myself?
Give me a perception check.
22.
Cool. Similar in the fact that they are humanoid in nature, very different in design. Very different.
Like, more advanced, less advanced? Oh,
that's-
shit.
Quasi. Oh, that's a little bit quasi.
Crazy cupcakes.
Fucking hell. Is there any, like... Can I try and see if I understand the controls or try and jack into them like I have with the other ones?
You gonna do what?
He's going to input.
Jack off on them?
Yeah, so you kind of like walk up to one of the
yo.
control panels. Give me a Arcana, Perception, Investigation. One of those three.
Nat 1
Let's go.
plus 8.
So 9. You kind of like
Yeah.
look at these control panels. They're very different to what you would normally see. It's just a smattering of buttons and bits and bobs.
Smattering.
Are they
Some-
moving at all, or they're just completely...
They're just completely
Unresponsive.
unresponsive.
Is there any kind of, like, ports or points or control panels on the things that they're suspended in?
There's 2 ports per console, yes.
I'm gonna jack into one of them with the thing that I've been using to talk to the
Hey-yo.
other
Okay.
guys.
Call heads or tails?
Tails.
Ooh.
Oh, actually, I don't need you to call because I've got this special coin that somebody got me. It'll tell me the outcome.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Fuck. 18.
Cool. You take
Fuck.
half of 16 points of damage. So
That's fine.
8 points of lightning damage as like
Yeah.
you seem to have jacked into the output and it like completely fries your brain for a few seconds.
Okay, I'll pull it out and put it in the other hole.
Yeah, cool. Wrong hole. Wrong hole. Any hole is not the goal.
Not just whoa.
You plug into this, and you can begin to feed stuff into it.
I want to either probe in and see if it's like familiar brain, or try to get some response from it.
Get some, yeah, you
Cool.
are.
You as you like
Trying to
probe
get
in,
something.
you can't help but you kind of get lost in this like digital landscape in your head, and you can't help but see like this image of this like pitch black room, and then just this little fire go. Instantly, you guys notice that the rest of the pods, smoke and gas begin to lift the lids of the pods, like, filling this room with like this little bit of a haze, as each one of these
shit.
automatons come to life.
Oh, shit. Fight?
Oh dear.
Yeah, this is fight.
Good boys, add them to the crew.
Surely,
Yeah,
friend.
please.
They all
I'm-
kind of they all kind of like
There's so
lift
many of them.
up as the stasis pods come up. You notice that this large circular, what was like just plate black obsidian, almost flickers like flame now. Their eyes go completely red, and they just kind of like come alive. They all just instantly look at their fingers and begin just articulating them. Like,
I just start
shit.
spamming friend as a thought. friend, please, friend.
2 cups of sugar.
They all just kind of like spin on the spot and are just facing towards you, Sol, now, just looking.
This music's adding to it, just the.
Fuck, I don't know what to do. I'll just start genuinely talking to them and say, you are welcome to come with us if you have no other purpose. We could use the help. I have a ship that you could help man.
Purpose.
Something you decide for yourself, buddy.
Yeah, that is for you to decide what you want to do, but you are welcome to join us. I can help you figure out what you have now become. I have been through it myself.
This animal that I've become.
You notice as that front one closest to you is like speaking to you, one of the other ones kind of plays with its hand, and you notice in the palm of its hand a small little flame like just shoots out of it. Another one flicking at its other hand, you notice half of its hand go almost translucent and almost invisible. And the one speaking to you just kind of like looks at you very robotically and says, we go with you until we find purpose.
Ooh.
Yep.
Yeah, sure.
We have so much purpose. There's heaps on the ship.
Yeah. Yeah, we've got like tons of purpose, like
Locked up.
I've got a
like,
purpose that you
so
can help with.
far away.
The
We've got
purpose
so
we
much
have,
purpose
the
so far
purpose
away.
is just so good.
Yeah.
We have like
We have the best purpose.
we have the best purpose. Ask anyone around. We have the best.
I love purpose.
Rest of the astral sea, no purpose.
We're gonna build a wall.
Oh, shit.
They all just kind of like stand, looking almost as if they're like quizzical in nature, looking around their surroundings, almost like children in a room.
I'm just for the sake of it, to show them that I am somewhat similar to them, even though I appear less advanced. Gonna a small version of Scorching Ray and just bring out a bunch of little floating flame orbs and then make them vanish again.
One of them does a very similar thing, but creates like dancing lights of flame, like casting the spell dancing lights, and they're like these small little, almost like orbs of fire, as they just kind of like dance around, kind of copying your hand movements almost to the T, creating a dancing lights cantrip.
Hell yeah.
They all just kind of like look at you quizzingly when you begin to hear a voice.
Fuck.
Not good.
You have shown compassion beyond mere duty, granting freedom where once there was none. For this act of selflessness, I shall grow with you, so together we may continue to bring light into a world in shadow. Luminara is now awakened.
Hell yeah, dude.
What the fuck is
How
that?
is that a
Whip.
different item, or
It
do
is
I?
a different item.
What the
Okay, I'll
flip?
go find it.
What the fuck?
My staff
Oh.
just did some cool
Oh.
shit.
Epic.
Just confirming that staff is that crystal fucking sword pieces that we've spent forever looking at the second half for, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. Do I have to reattune, or is it the same?
No, you can just automatically attune if you'd like.
Stick.
What if I don't want to?
What if
Then
I
don't.
want to
I
spend?
actually don't like.
Yeah, I actually don't want to reattune. I actually don't want to just automatically attune. I'm going to spend an hour reattuning.
Damn.
And that's probably where we're gonna end tonight's session.
Damn.
Robots.
We got an army.
I love it.
They look badass too.
Yeah.
They do.
Girl,
They're so
girl.
sick.
Man, they can man that whole other ship that we have.
That's from the start. That's why every time we've come across some robots, I'm like, I want to talk to them.
Wait,
Build my own ship.
There's 6 of them. Let's all just Iron Man it.
Yeah, open them up and just like.
Yeah, so that is where we're going to end tonight's session.
Damn.
So please, come back with us in 2 weeks' time for the continuation of this, or next Tuesday for Frost Maiden.
Oh yeah,
we will
true.
see you then.
Hell yeah.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.